What did the French fries dress up as for Halloween?
I don't know what.
Masked potatoes.
Hi, I'm Chris. And that's Crap.
This is Lack.
Another episode of 4 minute and 20 seconds.
This is episode 50 of 4 minute and 20 second film reviews. Yeah.
What makes it different than any other video?
This time we're gonna go through, or I'm gonna go through my top 5 videos I've seen so far. Out of 49, I'm gonna go through and list the top 5, yo.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So what was number 5?
Kidnapped. Oh yeah. This joint right here was a joint that Daniel Cammy sent to us. Sent us a whole fucking package. You know what I mean? This one's in my top 5. This is number 5 right here. It's about a family, mother, father, and a daughter. They just moved into a new crib. Had these dudes move them in. You know what I mean? Like a moving crew. This moving crew is corrupt, dog. These motherfuckers break in, you know what I mean, into the crib, tie up the daughter, tie up the moms, you know what I'm saying, rape the daughter, like fuck the moms up and shit, you know what I mean, take the father, take him to the ATM, like getting all his money out of his accounts and shit like that. At one point the fucking cops come through, you know what I mean, and fucking he kills one of the cops, you know, and then they ended up fighting it out, yo.
Do you think they left him a bad Yelp review?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So basically, yo, the daughter tries to fight back, picks up a statue, hits one of the dudes, kills one of the dudes, but in the end, the daughter, the moms, and the pops all get killed. It's a bloody fucking mess, and yeah, that's how it ended. One of the reasons that got it to one of the top movies, the editing was fresh. The editing was really dope. They had this dope split screen shit. It was going on when it was like the most dramatic scenes in the movie, and it would go to a split screen. Like to the point where I had to rewind it back because I was so focused on one side, you know what I mean? It was really fresh, dog. The editing was dope. The score was ill as fuck. And I like the way the daughter killed that one of them kidnapper dudes with the statue or whatever she picked up and smashed his head open with it. It was a real dope. It was dope as fuck. Out of a possible 3.5, this one got a 3.1, yo. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yes, sir.
So what's the 4th one?
Irreversible. This joint was dope. This is the number 4 movie. This was actually the 5th episode we had watched. It was really fucking dope, yo. It was, the main character was this chick. She had 2 friends and shit. The chick is at some party. She ends up leaving. You know what I mean? She goes, they have, it's filmed in, I think, was it in France?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have, the way to cross the street is, through these underground tunnels, you know what I'm saying? So she goes down one set of staircases, and she goes to, cross the street, and sees this dude under there. This dude snatches her up, beats the dog shit out of this chick, and rapes the fuck out of her. And they show the whole fucking thing while the fucking camera's, on the ground, kinda. It's a real fucked up scene, yo. And the rest of the movie is her 2 friends, these 2 dudes. They're going all around. They end up they're looking for this dude called the Tenure, and that's the dude who did it. They end up going all through this fucking town. They end up going into this gay club, finding this dude and smashing his head in and killing him, yo. Yeah, it was fucking crazy. This one right here, it was fucking dope. It was filmed in reverse chronological order. You know what I mean? So right off the bat, it was just fucking, it was off the charts, dude. It was hard, a little bit hard to follow, but it's worth paying attention to. You know what I'm saying? I think that the score was really dope. Matter of fact, the beat that I made for the review, when I did the review, I sampled the soundtrack and shit, or the score. That shit was dope as fuck. And again, in this movie, a dope smashing scene was when the fucking dude smashed the Tenure or whatever's head in with a fire extinguisher. It was really up close, right in front of the it was so fucking disgusting. Yeah, man, that was a dope scene right there. Yeah, so out of a possible 3.5, this one right here got a 3.2, yo. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yes, sir.
What was next?
Lost Love. It's a joint right here that it was the 11th episode we watched. It was suggested by Rod Lanham and Danny Jones. They suggested we check it out. This joint right here was definitely in my top 5. It was about this weird kind of awkward dude, Lenny. He's a window washer, lives upstairs from a porn shop, you know. They have like a peep show in the porn shop. The dude spends most of his days watching the peep show and like huffing paint. Dude never had like a relationship and like has a crush on this girl. He like washes the windows outside of her business, you know. Basically one day looks out the window or whatever, sees this bitch dead. Goes to help the bitch or whatever, picks her up, takes her upstairs to his crib, nails her into a rocking chair, and like he's like talking to her like she's alive and shit. Fucked up, weird as fuck, yo. They strung the bitch up like a marionette, and he's like pulling her arms and having her like, it's just fucking weird. He's talking to the bitch and shit like that. He goes on to have a relationship with this bitch for a little bit, or a so-called relationship, you know what I mean? Like, for a little bit. It's for days she's, up there. He ends up going downstairs and sees in the porn shop, sees a snuff flick, notices that the dude who owns the porn shop had something to do with killing this girl. He confronts him, knocks the porn shop owner out, and lights the whole fucking building on fire. And yeah, that's basically how it ends right there, you know what I mean?
What did he knock him out?
He knocked him out with a dildo. He had a dildo and fucking just, wow, hit this dude with the dildo and knocked him out, you know what I'm saying?
That's how I died.
Yeah, that's the way to go out, I guess, you know what I mean?
What'd you like about it?
The reason why I was up there is like it's an original story, dog. It was so different and like, it was just weird as fuck. It was good though. It was good. I like the acting. The dude played a good part. He played like an awkward, weird kind of dude, and I like the fact that they turned the sadistic, fucked up story into like a love story. You know what I mean? And the very last quote was like, "Better to have loved than lost, and never have loved at all." That famous quote or whatever. But like, it's kind of like this dude fell in love with this girl because he's just so tapped, you know what I mean? It was weird how they did that, but I thought it was a weird way to end it. I liked it a lot, yo. This one out of a possible 3.5, I gave it 3.2. I think it was really solid. I know it was real hard to come by, but if you ever get a chance to see it, you definitely should, yo.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So what's next?
Darling. This was the DVD that the homie Nate Levine brought over.
Shout out to Nate Levine.
Yeah, man. He brought the DVD over. It was like, yo, let's do a review. Boom. This was like the 30th episode we did right here. This is the number 2 video that I've seen out of the first 49, and this one was legit as fuck. It's a black and white flick. It's about this chick who becomes like a caretaker of this house, right? The previous caretaker had killed herself, jumped off the balcony. This bitch is there now. She starts having nightmares. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird, yo. She starts like looking at this weird room, this like closet down the hallway. It's in this real big like old like mansion and shit. It's crazy looking and shit, She ends up going to a bar one night, brings a dude home, stabs him, kills him. You know what I mean? Dismembers this dude, cuts off his body parts and shit. Bugs out and ends up jumping off the fucking balcony and killing herself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yo. This one I really enjoyed. It was shot well and it was edited really proper. It was in black and white, but it wasn't like it was really fresh. I liked it. It was dope. I liked the scenery. The house was fucking immaculate, yo. It was this old school like mansion.
Yeah.
Fresh as fuck, dude. Like that's the spot I'd like to film something. You know what I mean? Other than that, the score was fucking intense. That shit was dope. I like the head dismemberment. You know what I'm saying? And the acting was dope as well, yo. She did a real good job. She played a psycho bitch really well, yo.
And she was cute.
Yeah. So out of a possible 3.5, I gave this one right here 3.3. Solid as fuck. If you get a chance to see it, watch it. That's Darling.
Dang.
Yeah.
So, what ranked number 1?
So, the number 1 movie that I've seen out of the first 49 that I've reviewed is Creepies. This is actually part 2 to the original Creeper. Fucking insane, yo. I love this shit. It's a short, the most enjoyable movie I've seen out of the first 49, yo. It's directed by Monty Davis Jr. and Jeffrey Husselman. They've directed, I think, 3 other flicks that we've watched so far. They're fucking insane, yo. This one right here was, it started where part 1 left off with the same bitch who's still like craving, killing men, you know what I mean? For some reason, she got a vendetta against dudes. She calls the same dude, that big motherfucker with the fucking wrestling mask and shit, calls him like, bring me a dude. He comes to the crib with a dude over his shoulder with a bitch on a fucking leash. You know You know what I'm saying? The bitch is topless. You know what I mean? Titties all out. Big old ass. Wearing some like fishnets and shit. You know? She ends up coming to the, she ends up going around the bed and shit with the other bitch and the dude and like watches while the main bitch like, first she pulls out his ID, realizes it's the brother of the first dude that she killed in part 1. Then she fucking cuts this fucking dude open, pulls his intestines out, like wrapping it around his head and rubbing it on his face and shit, while the topless bitch is like taking the blood and rubbing it on her titties and shit. Real tap, yo. She's like ripping her fucking fishnets. She's like, the main chick's like, bringing my babies. All of a sudden, these little creeper creatures, like the babies, you know what I mean, they come in. Real dope scene of them just eating this dude's fucking guts and shit. You know what I mean? They spit up like an egg at the end and it's pulsating and glowing and shit. And yeah, man, that's where it ends. You know what I'm saying? These dudes boast no budget and they fucking really do it big for no budget. You know what I'm saying? Like just that egg alone, yo, the glowing egg that was like, it was like pulsating and shit. That looked fucking insane, yo. That shit looked insane. Those little creatures, like, who's doing that shit right now? Like, those creatures are fucking ill. They had that dope, like, stop motion scene of one of them coming in. You know what I mean? It was fucking insane, dog. It was really dope. They showed, like, the when he was, like, when she was cutting open his stomach. Like, it was, the fucking camera is right there, dog. And they just showing all the guts being pulled out. Top-notch gore. Really, really good, yo. I can't say nothing bad about it at all. Out of a possible 3.5, I gave this one right here 3.3. And like I said, I've watched it a few times already, and I stay watching every few, like every month or so I go back to it because it's just fresh.
Yeah, support Grandma Bone.
Yes, sir.
So that was Crack's top 5 out of the first 49 videos that we watched.
Word.
If you made it this far with us, that's awesome, and we hope that you stick with us for another 50 videos.
Yes, sir.
To actually end this out, we're gonna do a free giveaway.
Word.
So, in a week, we're gonna pick out a couple names from a hat. All you gotta do is share the video from the King of the Witches Facebook page. Make sure your profile is public on the day that we draw it. You're gonna get a copy of the short films on DVD and a short film VHS. Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah. Good shit, yo. So share our fucking video. Appreciate y'all fucking with us, and stay tuned. We'll see y'all in a week.
See you later.
Peace.